Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave. Today, we're going to have ourselves a pretty interesting match. I had some missions I had to do this morning, and this is a match from this morning. Had a lot of good matches, actually. I did like 3 games in Chappie, and me and this ship get along quite well. This one and Rochester as well. If you guys haven't played Rochester is a lot of fun. But this morning, I had a rough game. I think I had a game of like almost 200k and like a 2600 base game and a loss. And we still ended up losing, where I got rid of everybody that actually died. Tough games happen like that. But lately, I've had a rough spell on teammates, even on Chappie, which is something that I normally can carry pretty hard team on. This is, even this morning, well, it was rough. We didn't, in that match where I had 100, I don't even remember. It was almost 200,000 damage, and I almost posted that one as a rough teammates one, but yeah, I don't like doing that. So, it would have been a very good match for it, because I think my highest teammate had like 600 XP. But anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're spotted, so I know a destroyer's here, and our destroyer's pushed up. This is why I use this radar here, and you're going to see clearly we're in a good spot here to get rid of a Sashio. Our destroyer is not going to help at all, right? You would think he would want to get rid of the only thing really preventing him. He does not, okay? And that makes me completely adjust. There's a few things going on. It's 2 brothers, so obviously the team has gotten spotted in the middle of the map, and we're going to be real careful about that. And we're going to adjust. Why are we going to adjust? Because we were the only one that really shot at that destroyer. There is no point coming over here and wasting our time and dying, because there could very well be another battleship. We don't know where the last battleship is. And last thing I want to do is get death struck in Chappie. So you're going to see me make an adjustment. Now, I was being a little bit careful on here because I thought that these guys were just going to rush out. These guys in the middle are actually going to play this as about pretty well. They're going to make everybody adjust. And you can see I probably should have turned around. I actually just thought this team was going to, or this, it wasn't a division, but I thought these teams were going to come right out. Or I don't think it was a division. I would have known. But this Ochikov is out here actually doing a good job, like radar. I think he radared our destroyer once already. And our destroyer actually is doing a decent job spotting these guys. So I'm going to try to get myself tucked up behind this island the best I can. Like I said, kept thinking these guys were going to rush out. So we're going to be real careful here. Obviously, our teammates over there kind of paid the consequences for not trying to help get rid of that destroyer. And our destroyer went down. And I don't think it's going to be too long before our battleship goes down as well. Now, as you can see here, these guys are playing the smart. They're not rushing out. And also, the Quick Brew messaged me after the game saying GG, and I just want to say thank you, because you had a solid game yourself. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves turned, and we're going to have to go and kind of be more aggressive and put ourselves out in the open and get rid of these guys. Them guys are going to take a lot of attention off of our team. And I am trying to check and see if I can help our teammate over there, but clearly that Asashio over there basically just, I think between Asashio and the other one, I think there's a Mogami over there, a Mayoko, and does a really good job on that side. And I'm glad I backed off, because we need to worry about this middle. all our team is in the middle, so we don't... I really wish I could have gotten crossfire, but with HE, crossfires aren't as important, and we really got to back these guys up, right? We know what's back there, and I'm more concerned about the middle not being able to shoot me right now. So we're going to try to lob the island, but we're not going to have a whole luck at that first. But you can see we're, what, almost 6 minutes into the match, and we have 1,000 damage. So not the best start, and you can see we are absolutely getting crushed. It's 5-8 on ships. We're losing points, obviously. These guys stick their nose in. That is real dangerous to stick our nose in and get points. And we're going to go ahead and just angle the Ochakov. He's the only one that really can hit us right now with AP. And we're going to go ahead and just try to do our best to get him to back off. If we can get him to back off, we could probably save our destroyer. And our destroyer's been doing a good job staying here, spotting, and letting, you know, kind of being a good push here in the middle. Obviously, I'm taking a couple hits, but nothing serious. And now we're going to just light everything up. And this is where I decide we're going to do our best to win this match. Now, when I backed up from our flank over there, obviously I realized, oh yeah, probably going to hurt myself on a damage game, but I don't care about damage, and you're going to see that play an effect in this match. Now, remember, there is one destroyer dead already that I wasn't able to do anything with, but from here on out, kind of pay attention to who I affect in this match. But we're going to go ahead. Alabama probably should have stayed back, because we are just going to worry about lighting him up. And he is going to go ahead and get a fire, and we are going to go ahead and finish him. Or at least get close to finishing him. Someone else might actually get rid of him. Now we've pushed Ochakov back, and we do get rid of Alabama. And now Georgia's pushed up. And this is where you can get yourself in trouble in the middle in a hurry. These guys are just like shooting fish in a barrel for me. We're going to go ahead and just chunk these guys. And with New Jersey as an inspiration on Russian battleships, you can see the damage. That damage is quite helpful right now. So now George is gone. Now only one left is Ochakov. And we're going to work on trying to get him gone as well. But you'll notice our battleship has been sneaking up there a little bit. And this poor Ochakov here is going to have a rough ending here in a second. So kudos to our Strasbourg. Then we have 3 teammates on our side that really do help us. That Strasbourg is pushing in, doing a good job, even against higher battleships, as we now get rid of the 3 middle guys, and now we're going to focus on Heinrich over here. But kudos to that Strasbourg as well. And he's actually going to do something here that's pretty good idea. It doesn't turn out... you'll see how it turns out, but we're going to go ahead and turn out to Heinrich here, make sure his shells all miss, and our Strasbourg's actually going to push in. What's the problem here? The flank that I had to back up from has completely wrecked over there, and we're going to have to go back, and this Heinrich looks like he wants nothing to do with me, so we are going to 100% come back over here and take care of this side. Alright, so Mayoko is right here. I don't know where everybody else is, but I throw up my sonar just to make sure I'm not going to eat torpedoes, because obviously that Asashi over here looked like he knew what he was doing. And we are just going to work on lighting up Mayoko right now. And this is just not a fair fight. I love, you know, HE Mayoko has got a lot of damage and AP as well, but when it comes to as pure HE damage, it's really tough to beat Chapai on what it can throw down range is. We're going to go ahead and help get rid of Mayoko, and we're going to try to win this flank over here and stop these guys from pushing. And we do have 1 radar left. I don't take fully packed on Russian battleships. I generally don't need 3 radars. Even in this match, you're going to see I don't really need 3 radars, but we're going to go ahead. We're spotted. We know somebody's right here. We're going to pop our radar, And there is Asashio, and we're going to get our revenge on Asashio. You can see I switched to AP. Why did I switch to AP? I figured I was going to kill Sashio. We got a broadside Belfast. Even in a Chappie, you want to switch to AP when you get a broadside like this. Alright? And you're going to see we wrecked this guy pretty quick. I don't lead him quite enough. Otherwise, this guy would have been gone even quicker. But you can see we get him pretty gone real quick. And now we're going to switch to 8G. And now all of a sudden, we are leading this match. We have gotten rid of or helped get rid of everybody but that first player that was killed on their team. And now, to our credit, you can see our teammates' credit. Our Strasbourg is in the camp, at least stopping their points to make this close. And this is the part that kind of sucks, is it's hard for him to know where the destroyer is, and our destroyer lets him know, meaning our destroyer is probably a decent player because he's got he can locate him. Now, that's going to leave Strasbourg in a rough position, and I can't get to him quick enough to save him. However, knowing that we might lose him to a destroyer, we're going to do our best to try to get rid of this Heinrich. Alright, so La Fantastique obviously kills our battleship. Pretty rough thing, but I like his idea of trying to stop their points. And I'm letting Asashio know, hey, I need spotting. And to his credit, he does it. We get our high caliber, and we're going to go ahead and push in. And we have enough health where I'm not really worried about a Heinrich, especially at distance. And this is, I play Chappie a little bit different than a lot of people. I do play where I get shot at. I think I'm close to like 700k or 900k, almost 1 million potential damage against me. And we're going to go ahead and help finish off Heinrich. Asashio got the torpedo on him. Again, helping get rid of everybody that's left this match. Now, we have completely turned the tide. Now, I don't want Asashio to die. Why is that? Because the points change would not be good for us. But more importantly, we don't need to charge in, right? So I'm letting them know, hey, get back. I actually thought this destroyer was going to be coming up the middle today. Or I'm in the middle of this channel here. Really thought he was going to come up to try to stop points. Thinking we were going to go chase him. So what we're going to do here is try to stop that. Now, our Asashio, to his credit, completely backs up. So he spotted the battleship for me, and he backed up. But this Asashio was an amazing teammate, and that's cool to see out of an Asashio. All right, so we can see he's telling me get back, and I assume here we're going to pop our sonar because we only got a minute something left, so we need to use it anyway, just in case torpedoes are going to come with this turn. And I'm guessing with him having the locate perk, he knows where this destroyer is. The only problem is I am just a touch too far to make this Chappie turn. All right, Chappie is not the best turner in the game at all. Right? Not for a cruiser anyway, but we're just going to go ahead, run ourselves up into the wall, and get ourselves turned around. Now, Asashio here is doing a good job, and getting away to a point. Now he has stayed here for a second, and you're gonna see how that plays out here. But we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves in a position after doing a Austin Powers turn. We're gonna go ahead and try to get ourselves in a position just in case at the very end of the match something goes really bad for us. So we're going to go ahead and get back out by our destroyer. We have our sonar going. It's going to help him see torpedoes too. And you're going to see here, Asashio is actually throw up a smoke cloud so he can't get spotted first. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves in a position to counter this destroyer. Obviously, he knows that destroyer's got to go over here to try to push and win. So he wasn't in the middle. He's clearly over here. And we are going to go ahead and come around this corner. We're going to get him spotted, but with 6 seconds left to go, we're only going to be able to do a little bit to him. Now, as we get a Confederate, now we could have easily, probably in the next salvo or two, next 10 seconds, gotten rid of that destroyer. But either way, even after a slow start, good decisions have let us come back into this game. And kudos to the Mayako and the Quick Brew over there. But Asashio playing a very great game as our teammate. And I just want to say, man, when you do get good teammates, it is awesome because I have had a rough spell lately. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, folks.